Hey, what's up, guys? It's Dr. Juju, aka the fake doctor, but still give you some damn good advice kind of doctor. Last video I did kind of like a real talk where I just spoke about the workforce and what's going on and people kind of leaving their jobs and looking for something better. This video I want to kind of continue that whole real talk theme, but kind of just, actually talk in front of the camera and just speak about life in general. Overall, one thing I noticed too, real quick, is I never actually got out like my mission statement or talk about what this channel is going to be about, what Dr. Juju is, what it's all about. Um, Essentially, it's just I don't want to say holistic healing, but just finding your inner peace. Being one with yourself, doing what you want to do, being who you want to be, just finding out who you are deep down. You know, answering or asking yourself questions, at least the uncomfortable questions, things that people generally don't want to ask or think about, and kind of just get out of the mold of going with the flow and just, becoming your own person. Don't conform to what other people are saying or people are doing, and just chase your dreams, be you, and do whatever it takes to be happy. So that's what this channel is about, but also we'll talk about things like, I guess when it comes to relationship advice, good etiquette, good anything to just make yourself a better person in society, in the world. So something I really wanted to talk about today was just the whole feeling of needing to do something, needing to be something, needing to constantly look for something, whether it be look for a job or look for a relationship. And what I guess essentially I want to say is that while it's okay to kind of look for these things and do these things, it's also okay to kind of just let things happen. I'm a big proponent of just, not really going with the flow, but kind of just not forcing things either, especially when it comes to like relationships. I think a lot of people these days kind of just are forcing it. They're so hungry to be with somebody or in a relationship instead of just sitting there and focusing on themselves. They're kind of just pushing the envelope. And in some situations, in some scenarios, it definitely is good. It's good to kind of, push forward and you know, you won't get what you want sometimes if you don't apply a little pressure. But I do lately too. I'm a big proponent of just saying, you know what, just focus on yourself. Do your thing. I was gonna say stay in your lane, but not that. But like, do your thing, and then whatever it is you're looking for or what you wish to happen, it's gonna come to you. It's gonna happen. It just will. It has to. I'm a big proponent in positive energy, and you attracting things, you manifesting things that you think about and believe in. And if you're on the right path, or at least your path, which you believe is right, you will attract what you want. You will gain and gather the things you need and want in life. Just a quick little example. So I was working, as we all do. But long story short, while I was working, I met this girl. And it's funny, like, you kind of go through, I was single at the time, and you kind of go through life and you're like, you want someone, you want significant other, I should say, because in case there are any, girls watching, you want a guy or whatever, or if someone's gay, whatever the case may be. Like I said, you want somebody, right? But even though you really want someone, you're not going crazy to get somebody, but you would like to be in a relationship, right? You wouldn't mind if it happens. And so, but sometimes because you're like looking for or you want it to happen, it just doesn't. Or like you try, you just strike out so hard. So, yeah, I'm just working, minding my own business. I'm not even thinking about, trying to be in a relationship, trying to hook up with someone. I'm trying to get my own business, do my own things, writing, whatever, YouTube, get things kind of off the ground, So I'm definitely in a good spot, just grinding away. And yeah, I don't know where all of a sudden, like, just straight out of the heavens, this girl just falls in my lap pretty much. I meet this girl while working, once again, long story short, exchange numbers and bam. And it was kind of just like, wow, it's funny how that just happened. Like, it just legit just came to me. She just came to me. It was almost like as if I attracted her or something, It's almost like the energy I was putting out into the universe just brought her to me. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I said I'm a big proponent of that. I'm really a proponent in you manifesting what you want. You they always like that saying, you put out, you get what you put in. I think I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, what it said. Um, you get what you pay for, essentially. If you put in the effort, the universe will reward you. And that's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Don't go, looking for something. It'll naturally happen. It'll naturally occur. Just stick to your past, stick to what you're doing, just work on you, be you, and then eventually you will be rewarded. It will. It's gonna happen. You know, um, I'm a huge proponent of that. Don't I see so many people, especially online, but just also in life, where it's like, dudes are just hungry for like, to be in a relationship. Once again, using that, they're just dying to be in it. I'm like, and they end up striking out and this and that, and I'm like, dude, don't. It's like you're too desperate. You're too desperate, and in most cases too, a lot of people, they themselves aren't even fully ready yet. Like, they haven't even fully fixed or worked on themselves, and they're already trying to be in a relationship with someone else. And it's like, you shouldn't do that. You should, worry about yourself first. Fix you first, because when you're in a relationship or you're with somebody, that's a commitment. You're no longer just thinking about yourself. You're thinking about the other person too. So you got to make sure that everything with you is all straight. Everything with you is good. You got to make sure your goals and your priorities are set first before you even entertain the idea. But I mean, look, if you want to multitask, you want to do something else, you want to do both, all right, cool, go ahead. But my recommendation is not. Worry about you first. Take time to be selfish. Do your thing, and then the rest will follow through. Don't force things. Don't just let it happen naturally. It'll be okay. I mean, obviously, if you're trying to get somewhere in life, like you're trying to start a business or a career, you have, like I said, you have to push. You just have to. You can't just sit there and suddenly, oh, great, my coffee shop just landed in my lap. No, you have to obviously put in the effort, put in the grind, put in the minutes, the hours. But at the same time, don't murder yourself. Don't think, oh my God, because this is not happening, whatever it is not happening fast enough, it's a problem. Like, nah, just stay the course, man. As long as you're true to you, as long as you do you, as long as you be who you are, as long as you have a goal set in place, you have an end game, believe me, man, things will just start coming. They'll just start gravitating. They just will. You won't even things you weren't even looking for will suddenly just fall in, because you're putting yourself in that position. You're putting yourself in that place. Especially when it comes to relationships, it's big on that. I know I keep going back to that example, but to me it's the easiest, because look, everyone wants to be with somebody. Right? Nobody goes through life saying, I just want to be alone. Well, some people do, but most people aren't like, I just want to be alone. Most people want to be with somebody else, but I'm like, man, just don't think about it too much. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't obsess about it. It'll come natural, man. It will. Once you got this right, once you're right, you're good, man. Everything else kind of just takes care of itself, and I've definitely realized that, because I used to be one of those people too, where I used to kind of like, I used to want to absolutely force things and go, and just really push, but nope. I realized you end up being in actually worse situations, worse scenarios when you just push, So now I'm like, nah, man, just worry about me. That's it. All my mind is me. In my eyes is me. Now I'm not, being selfish to the point where it's a detriment to other people, but definitely I've learned to, put myself first, and then just, like I said, let it happen. Let it come to you. Okay? So yeah, this was just another real quick. Well, I'm gonna say quick. I always say quick, but this was just another video. Again, I kind of like these quick impromptu ones, because when you do a whole scenario, whole production, you're doing a bunch of editing and movies and clips and yada. Sometimes it kind of takes something away from the interaction, the conversation. So when you just go in raw without much, it definitely feels much better. And again, apologize about the camera, but what can you do? I don't have a really super good camera yet, so obviously the quality is going to be a little but yeah, man, once again, just a quick little real talk. Again, I'll probably do more of these. Let me know if you guys want to see a little more of these where I just get in front of the camera and just talk about whatever topic comes to my mind and this and that. I'll definitely do more of that. Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's kind of weird always asking for it, but you have to. And yeah, man, I just want to kind of help improve this society, man. Just help better people, better the new generation. Because I see some things where I'm kind of like, why are you moving like that? So I definitely want to kind of share my knowledge, and this is me just giving back, trying to help the community and people. So with that being said, that's the doctor's prescription, at least the fake doctor's prescription. Don't force things, let them happen naturally. Focus on you, just grind, do what you want to do. The rest will fall into place. Believe me. Dr. Juju out.